All right, DC, here is Kamaru Usman back on the proving ground here tonight, and even dating to the Ultimate Fighter back in 2015. You got the sense pretty early on that we were looking at somebody special. He was able to cap it with a UFC championship. He's back on the horse here tonight.
He has this undying belief in himself. He believes that through hard work, all the results will show, and they have for Kamaru Usman. From the pace and pressure he put on Dos Anjos to the pace and pressure he put on Woodley, he shows now, and in those fights, why he's one of the best fighters in the welterweight division.
And he's really coming into his own when it comes to his striking. Certainly he's had a lot of standard influences in his ear. Henry Hooft, of course, Greg Jones on the wrestling side. Kamaru Usman, as he put it way back in the day, is a real problem. Kamaru Usman, as usual, ready to battle as he tries to take home the title. Well, DC, like Frank Sinatra, this man has done it his way. The former UFC welterweight and middleweight champion, George Rush St-Pierre. A lot of people believe pound for pound, DC, GSP is the best they've ever seen.
Yes, because he was able to mix everything together so well. When he was fighting a wrestler, he was able to keep the fight standing. When he was fighting a striking specialist, he was able to take him to the ground. His jiu-jitsu and just his full-on MMA game was something that we had never seen in the UFC before. Won the UFC championship at middleweight after being away for 4 years. Just showed how special George St-Pierre truly is.
In terms of MMA application of wrestling, no one has done it better than George Rush St-Pierre. George Rush St-Pierre steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, George Rush St-Pierre!
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. This is arguably the biggest welterweight fight in UFC history. It is upon us. I am anxious. I would imagine the athletes have a better resting heart rate than I do. Kamaru Usman, George St-Pierre. Let's see how it plays out.
I had to take the cans off my ear because I want to hear the crowd when these two men step into the octagon. We have the two greatest welterweights of all time finally locked in the octagon together. Usman versus St-Pierre. Who's going to be victorious? Come on, John Anik.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Nice display of technique by him there on the side kick. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
Very traditional technique that a lot of guys are using now in the UFC.
Oh, nice job to defend the takedown and scramble to his feet.
Beautiful kick lands there.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Got to the clinch, controlled the posture, and lands some big knees from in close.
Look, that'll land. pace early on to this one. Oh, the uppercut is clean. All right, the wrestler having little trouble engaging here in the clinch, and as you well know, he's got a lot of trips and takedowns from this very position. Oh, well-disguised hip toss there to get his opponent down. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, he's no stranger to being in this position. Strong work from the top here by Usman. Oh, that's getting in deep now.
That's real deep, John. You gotta be careful.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by George St-Pierre.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention.
Great defense by this fighter.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Just over 2 minutes to go. All right, so the big storyline in this one, the Nigerian Nightmare, Kamaru Usman, the wrestling's on point and the ground and pound going on as well.
You know, these skills are what allowed for Kamaru Usman to become the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. He is a tremendous wrestler, incredibly strong, and you are seeing all that happen in the octagon right now. He is on point.
Tries to work it into a takedown. Oh, that's a big weapon for him, but the overhand right not there that time. Nice move in the half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that guard.
Unbelievable. I love it. Like a knife through butter. What a great job passing.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed.
Oh, right into mouth.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Seconds now to go in the opening round. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now. Oh, now he bails on the submission. Second round, straight ahead.
Good round, okay? When that round ends, stay in position on the ground. More of that. If you're on top, I need you to keep that.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Lands the low kick. Was able to get that right hand over the top into the target.
Big double leg level change.
here by GSP. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move to half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Usman. Straight right is there.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Oh, that is a high-level transition to half guard, and now in a position to do a lot of damage.
Watch him sit back on the leg and land big ground and pound. Nice.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 2. Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting it done.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Well, we told you off the top of the broadcast he could do it all, but he's leaning on the striking tonight and continues to hit his opponent really with most of what he's thrown.
Well, he can't miss. I mean, it's like the guy's throwing a baseball at the side of the barn. Everything he throws, he lands, and he's showing that he can do it, and he can do it in abundance. The pace that this young man is fighting at is truly something special.
Oh, judo toss, made it look easy. Kick lands. Checks the leg kick. Usman's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now.
Awesome level change. Great timing.
All right, so he can't get it here again. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by George St-Pierre. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Now he's going full mount.
All right, so now we start to see some visible damage in the form of swelling as the ground and pound strikes continue to land.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
This work, I'll stand this up. You need to work.
20 seconds left to go in round 2.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount,
Fight back.
they will
Fight
not
back.
take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
St-Pierre's in half guard now.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. 10 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun-shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Oh, big hook, that'll sting. Ooh! All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot of your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah,
somehow.
he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms.
Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. He's got it locked in.
Let's work.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent, then back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast
absolutely
table.
did, John. You know I love popcorn. Big shot to the head.
Oh, straight punch.
When he gets close and he throws, he lands.
Usman's got a bruise appearing on that left side right now. You got to think that body investment is going to pay dividends later. Pretty accurate there from bottom position. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here. Certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Oh, hip toss to get him down. We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. Usman's eyes starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. GSP gets caught by that straight punch. That'll get his attention. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now.
Another takedown land.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut is opened up. Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Well, perhaps it's a high fight IQ, perhaps it's obvious, but he is attacking that cut that is getting deeper by the minute.
And it seems like the right decision, because you can see his opponent starting to paw at it. You can see it starting to take an effect. It's messing with him mentally. For him, he's got to continue to attack that area and hope that it just keeps getting worse and worse.
Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom.
Great shot to the top position. Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Usman's eye does not look real good right now. It actually is starting to swell shut, so that will be something that bears watching as this fight continues. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by George St-Pierre. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
St-Pierre's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now.
Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
10 seconds now to go in the round.
Great submission defense. Great ground and pound by this man.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, well, that's the end of the round, so the location is okay, the cut on the cheek, but that is some serious blood trickling out of that cut there. You got to think maybe at some point they call the doctor in, and if he doesn't like what he sees, maybe they stop this fight. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. Oh, and there's the double leg takedown, DC. That is just too good, too easy.
Too good, too easy. The timing was just too good. Before he could even defend, he's already off of his feet going backwards. It's hard to run backwards, and that's what happens when this guy hits his double leg.
Oh, he is masked in blood. I think I can actually pick out his blood type from here. Where's the doctor?
He's got to be careful here.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by GSP. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Oh, beautiful transition right into side control. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Usman's body getting bruised up on that right side now. Don't want to take too many more shots to that midsection. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by George St-Pierre.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here tonight.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside position calls a stop to this thing. He has been battered, he has been beat. Oh!
That is it!
Oh, my goodness!
What an absolutely crazy knockout here, and that's going to be a hard knockout from which to recover for his opponent, but the celebration is on. One of the biggest wins in his UFC career.
Massive win for this young fighter. He got the knockout victory. What a performance.
The decision is inside the octagon. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 41 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, George Rush St-Pierre.
All right, well, you sort of had an inkling that this might be the way it went down, given our fighter meeting. George St-Pierre prioritized a finish, and it was clean tonight by way of the KO.
He spoke about finishing his opponent, and I don't know if I believed him. But tonight, GSP goes out there and he delivers and gets a massive knockout victory.